Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you already subscribed. I really hope you like this, and if you do, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And with that, let's get on to the video. Shifting awkwardly against the welcome mat, we waited patiently for our front door to open up. He had knocked on it a moment ago, and one of the residents was expecting you tonight. Saying you were nervous was an easy observation. You had never been invited to meet the parents of someone you were dating. And yet here you were, standing outside the door and wearing a nice outfit, and trying to calm down your hectic breathing. All you had to do was be yourself and make light conversation. But hell, was it driving you mad? And what you did or said here tonight could determine your relationship with not only your boyfriend, but his parents for the rest of your time together. And if things continue in town, then it could mean the rest of your life. The door swung open to reveal Katsuki. Despite the fact that the dinner was at his house, he still was dressed like he was the one going to meet your parents. He grabbed your wrist and brought you inside. Let's get this shit over with already. He mumbled, after helping you put your jacket in the coat rack. He shuffled away, you falling behind him nervously. His hands were stuck into his pockets. Posture he used when he was nervous about something and didn't want to lead people onto it. But he knew Katsuki's mannerisms by now, and he knew he was only being rude from his own damn nerves. He led towards what was more than likely the living room. He paused by the doorway. You waited for him to continue walking, and instead widened your eyes. He had sneakily ensnared your hand into his own. He smiled softly, hiding how happy you were from his actions. He pulled you forward. You squeezed his hand, your way of telling him you would do your best. Alright, she's here. Bakugou snarled out, suddenly raising his arm and pushing you out in front. You blinked in embarrassment as he put you in display in front of the older man and woman, who were no doubt his mother and father. For God's sake, Katsuki, his mother cried out, slamming her fist into the table. Stop that and let the poor girl take a seat. You were the one who kept saying I was lying around having a girlfriend. He blinked and glanced at the woman, taking her appearance in. She looked just like Katsuki. Or rather, Katsuki looked just like her. And the similarities didn't just stop at their eerily similar looks either. Even their personalities seemed to be cut from the same cloth. He walked forward. Katsuki taking a seat at the dining table he, and his parents were to eat at. In all honesty, he had assumed Bakugou took after his father. After all, he put out a strong and intimidating aura, usually found in his strong males. But as he made eye contact with the father and smiled softly at him, you could see just how wrong he had been. His father, strangely enough for this family, was the calmest one here, despite the fact that his wife and son looked ready to draw fists. He poured the drinks. They were always like this, he commented to you. Oh, you nodded to him, and he poured you a glass of sparkling cider. So tell me about yourself, Chan. His mother turned to you, ignoring her son. Well, what would you like to know? You squirmed in your seat, feeling that anxiety of making a good impression way down farther in you. How much must I pay to you to pretend to be his girlfriend would be a good start. Miss Bakugou smiled, speaking as if her words were the most innocent thing in the world. "Why, you bitch?" Katsuki declared, jumping up from his seat he had only sat down moments ago. "I have half a mind to—" "Katsuki," she simply pressed her hand on his wrist. He glanced down at you, his raging scarlet softening ever so slightly. He huffed and sat back down, crossing his arms and looking away, though under the table, he relaxed farther and connected your hand into his when he decided to unfurl his limbs. "What?" he shouted to his parents, eyeing him and you. "Oh, nothing." His mother pursed her lips. "Just wondering when exactly this one tamed you. You must really like her to calm down that easily." Katsuki sneered at his struggling mother, knowing full well not to try anything else. He didn't mind them fighting villains, but that type of attitude was not appropriate for her down the table, so he'd keep his temper low and chew his mother out later. Now that the two of you decided to play nice, please tell us about yourself, YN. His father picked up the conversation. "How about you started when you met Katsuki?" "Yes." He refused to tell us that. His mother clapped her hands. "'Cause it's none of your damn business how we met." Bakugou mumbled, a tiny blush rising to his cheeks. You chuckled. "Well, it's a pretty interesting story." "Oh no. What did he do?" Miss Bakugou paled, reading the mood. "Calm down, dear. I'm sure she'll tell us." Mr. Bakugou spoke. "So, we were at a training session, and I was paired up with Katsuki. He, of course, thought I stood no chance against him, only for me to knock him out of the ring the moment he tried to attack me. You got beat up by her and then fell for her? Typical." His mother laughed. "Shut up! How was I supposed to fucking know her choreographed attacks back?" Katsuki raged, ignoring that the table shook when he slammed his fist into it. "Calm down, Katsuki. Now, shall we eat?" "Sounds good to me. How about you, Katsu?" He squeezed his hand again, and he rolled his eyes. Despite his heart faltering and him feeling slight relief that his parents and you were getting along, he was still nervous. He had never brought a girl home before, so this was big. But he liked you a lot. So if Mom and Dad wanted to meet his girlfriend, he'd make them love her as much as he did. Thank you guys for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I hope you enjoyed listening to this as much as I did making it. Anyway, goodbye.